Leave people alone. Allow people to be sad. Allow people to have their experience. I have never, ever, over the course of the last 20-something years, ever told anyone that they had to stop feeling a feeling. Actually, it's important that you feel all of your feelings. Every single one of them. And in allowing yourself to feel all of your feelings, you're finally ending your resistance to being a human being. And so, welcome whatever there is to feel. Welcome whatever there is to feel inside of you. Welcome whatever there is to embrace. And don't deny any part of it. And you have to look at why you're denying it, because other people are uncomfortable with their emotions and their feelings. All I ask is that you feel whatever there is to feel, but you realize that actually what you're feeling is the sadness or the anger or the fear that resides within you. Just don't make it about anyone else. Some of you are still in this adolescent way of being where you're making your emotions mean something about other people and they don't. Life is reminding you of what you have to experience inside of yourself. And so the very thing that you're resisting feeling is the very thing that you have to experience in order to be free. And that can be anything. That can be your sadness, it can be your anger, it can be your fear, it can be your sexual energy. Some of you have distortions around that and project that onto other people. Has nothing to do with anyone else. This is about being accountable and responsible for one's own vibrational state and being empowered in it. Why? Because then, once you finally allow yourself to relax into the experience, then you can love yourself in the midst of the experience. But at first, you've got to get to a place where you can accept yourself in the midst of the experience. The acceptance removes the resistance and creates the avenue, the pathway, and the opening for love. Life doesn't need to change. Your life isn't the problem. Life is showing you what you have to experience inside of you. That's all. And the more you allow yourself to let life do its job, the more you are freed of what you have to feel within you, and the more you feel lighter and brighter. Not because these things have gone away, but because you no longer have a problem with them. That's all. It's not rocket science, it's obvious. Any aspect of yourself that is denied, or that isn't allowed to see the light of day, becomes an aspect that's repressed or suppressed, and then it lurks in the shadows. This is what the shadow is. Becomes an aspect of yourself that is rejected and abandoned. And then it becomes a part of you that you use to continue to invalidate your receiving. So why are you struggling? It's not because of a lack of education or opportunity. It's because you don't know how to be with yourself. You don't know how to be a human being. You don't know how to be human. The school system, society, and the workplace taught you how to be a robot. Sit here, do this, stamp this, sign this, email this. So you've become very good at repetitive tasks, which is basically what a job is. If you're creative, then you've broken free of the confines of the repetition, and you're slightly more aligned. But you see, at some point you have to realize that you're not a robot. You have feelings. You have feelings, and you have feelings for a reason. And what are feelings? Energies. And what are they really? Experiences. And where's the good, bad, right, wrong, better or worse in all of that? There isn't any. And so when you truly examine human beings, we're all suffering from one thing. We don't know how to be human.